Happy Easter, if you Easter. Just happy Sunday otherwise. So today I woke up in a way better mood. Maybe it just took like a day remember I said yesterday, like, good things were going to happen, it was going to be a better day, and then I kind of like, it was better-ish, but today was way better. So last night my mom was doing her usual looking for everything that's wrong. She's a powerful manifester. She just doesn't understand that, like, you manifest what you think about, you manifest what you focus on, and she tends to focus on everything that's wrong and then gets a lot more of that. So she's a good, like, demonstration of manifestation. I just wish that I could get her to pivot on that. Anyway, I don't care. We're not going to go there right now. So this morning, I slept well last night. I woke up this morning in a good mood, and my mom last night was saying, like, tomorrow's Easter, and we don't even have any chocolate or anything like that, because my mom, the CEO Catholic, which I finally found out means Christmas and Easter only. That makes sense. So, she was, of course, naturally, the Catholic thing to do has to do with chocolate bunnies and stuff, right? Jesus too, but chocolate bunnies. So my daughter and I last night, we decided, okay, you know what, we're going to get up early because she's been waking up late lately, and we'll sneak off to the Dollar Tree and we'll get her an Easter basket and fill it with goodies, and we'll do something nice, because we've all been cooped up in the house together. It's 3 women, things get bitchy. My mom and I don't have the best dynamic to begin with, so I was like, let's just do something nice today. So we get up, and my mom has a sensor for these things. Like, so of course, for once, she gets up early, and we're like, I've got my keys in my hand and my sunglasses, and I'm like, and she's like, where are you going? And I'm like, damn it, to pick up a prescription. She's like, oh, well, let me give you my card. I knew she was going to do this. So you can go to the grocery store. I'm like, okay, fine. And she goes, that way you can pick up some chocolate. And I'm like, that's what we were going to do. We were going to try to surprise you. And she's like, oh, okay, I'll go back to bed. So she goes back to bed, and the section that I put at the beginning of this film is her sitting in front of the computer watching Easter Mass with her Easter basket behind her. She didn't know yet. We came back, she can't hear, so we filled it up and did stuff and made it all cute, put it behind her. Anyway, the whole point being, first of all, I found 2 heads-up pennies while I was out, which I think is a good sign. So, point being, that made her really happy. Then I apologized for being so snarky, and it just felt better all around to, like, and that's the whole thing, you know what, like, just, even if you don't want to, because I have to, like, squeeze it out of me with her, but just, like, show love, be cool, it makes you feel better. So it's, I think someone I knew said it's selfishly selfless, I guess, so, be selfishly selfless. So she was really happy about that, and that was fun. And so anyway, lately I've been reading Pam Grout's A Course in Miracles, The Experiment. I think in parentheses, it's like how to rewire your mind and therefore the world. I don't know if you're familiar with A Course in Miracles. If you are, if you are, you know what it is, and it's impossible to get through without falling into a coma somewhere, midway through whatever chapter you're on. It's a lot of words. It's a lot. So I like that Pam kind of takes it, and she, like, takes each day, because each chapter, or it might be even each page. I haven't read the actual book because I'm also reading another digested version of it because I just can't tackle the whole thing yet. Anyway, Pam Grout, who is an awesome author, I highly recommend her book E Squared if you want to play around with proving to yourself that law of attraction works. It's really fun. It's a good, like, gateway drug to law of attraction. But she takes A Course in Miracles, and she'll take, like, she'll take a chapter of it, and she'll give, like, her own take on it. So the one that I'm on, I am on number 68, and she calls this chapter, Lay That Sucker Down. And it says, and so I liked this story, it was just cool. The whole point was, she says, grievances clog up the pipes and keep me from I wish I could speak, from fully knowing my badass self. Let's use should I restart? No, forget it. Let's use comedian Patton Oswalt for demonstration purposes, and I love him. So I liked this. A few months ago, he tweeted out a cheeky poem about Trump's wall. A conservative war vet from Alabama took exception and came back with this response. I'm reading this on my iPad, that's why I'm looking over. I just realized why I was so happy you died in Blade Trinity. Minutes later, the vet posted a follow-up jab. And you shoot basketball like the sawed-off little man you are. Mean. So witty Oswalt could have continued on with a fiery exchange. Instead, he took lesson 68, which is love holds no grievances, which is what I'm working on today, to heart. He was determined to see his former enemy as a friend. He decided to let his grievances go. His next tweet, "Aw man, this dude just attacked me on Twitter," and then I looked at his timeline and he's in a lot of trouble health-wise. I'd be pissed off too. He's been dealt some shitty cards, let's deal him some good ones. Click and donate just like I'm about to. Not only did he donate $2,000 to the vet's GoFundMe page, but he encouraged his 4 million followers to do the same. Thanks to Oswalt, the vet's campaign to treat his sepsis and diabetic ketoacidosis raised my mom's talking really loud in the background now, raised $15,000 in a couple of hours, 3 times its original goal. But most importantly, the vet too gave up his grievances. These generous outpourings of love and support have given me a whole new perspective. I'm not a man who cries, but I am truly humbled. Oswalt, of course, had to second his new friend's tweet. This is why compassion and forgiveness are always best. Apply as needed. So I'm working on that today. That's today. Is have a good day, lay down your grievances, do nice things even when people aren't so nice to you. Turn it around on its head. Like when you see a penny that's tails up, flip it over and leave it for somebody else to find heads up. I like to think that maybe that somebody did that for me today. Be back later.
Well, I don't want dishes in the sink.
That's not what Lauren says.
Grandma, I'll do them tomorrow morning. I don't do the dishes at night. I do them in the morning.
That's accurate.
Kim and Lauren.
I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, come on.
It's
You started out good. Do it.
Don't you understand? You're supposed to keep your distance. We're supposed to have 6 feet between us. And yet, you can't go to the store. I'll go. No, you can't go. You're high risk.
This is the best Easter of my life. Were you with me last year when we made resurrection rolls? Okay, so I wasn't just remembering that in my brain. That really happened.